Martin Roberts is one of the most recognized faces across the nation for presenting BBC's hit auction and renovation series, Homes Under the Hammer. After an urgent health scare, he was forced to take a back seat in order to make a full recovery. Despite this, he recently shared some requirements needed ahead of his return. On Wednesday, Martin lifted the lid on his health and issued an update on his recovery during an interview on This Morning. Speaking to presenters Philip Schofield and Rochelle Humes, the 58-year-old revealed he was rushed to the hospital after he experienced trouble breathing. Martin was convinced he was suffering from long COVID, and after speaking to doctors he soon learned it was a lot worse. He was informed that his heart was surrounded by a massive amount of fluid. Martin explained, "The confusing thing about this, it's a bit of a red herring, is that it gets you in the breathing side of things, so you don't think it's something to do with your heart. There's a sac around your heart and it was filling with fluid, it's called pericardial effusion, and that in turn is something called a troponade. Which basically means this sac is squeezing the heart it sits around, so the heart isn't able to expand, and therefore isn't able to pump, so it means all of your organs start failing. By the time they got to me, my kidneys were at 30%, my liver was at 30%, my lungs weren't getting the oxygen, and at any point, I could have had a heart attack. The heart would have been strangled by itself." As a result, Martin had to undergo emergency surgery, which also meant he was forced to slow down and take a break from presenting Homes Under the Hammer. In response, Philip asked what it meant for the future of the show and if he planned on returning to the BBC series. He shared, "The team has been really great, I think taking it easy. I will start filming again in the next few weeks." He then laughed as he joked, "I've got to get it to 20 years. As Homes Under the Hammer first premiered in 2003, this meant Martin would have to present the show for one more year to meet his goal. During the interview, he went on to list his demands and stated, "Hopefully, I'll get some nicer properties, they'll cherry-pick the good ones rather than the really bad ones." Philip then questioned, "Once you've done 20, are you looking at 21? To which Martin clarified, "Yeah, I'm trying to 10 things by 20. In agreement with Philip's understanding, he added, "You're trimming things down but not the core." Alongside Lucy Alexander, Martin has presented Homes Under the Hammer since it first landed on screens in 2003. After Lucy announced her resignation in 2016 following 13 years on the show, she was then replaced with Martell Maxwell. During the interview, Martin was also joined by his wife, Kirsty, who described the ordeal as worrying and called for a period of readjustment. This Morning airs weekdays at 10 a.m. on ITV.